Hey, I'm Stefani Rupert, and in this presentation I'm going to tell you a short but life-changing story on how I ended my 15-year struggle with weight loss and discovered a simple paleo diet with a twist that allowed me to effortlessly shed my unwanted fat, take control of my life, and live happily with confidence. Watch this till the end, and I'll also reveal how you can use my simple lifestyle diet to get the body you desire and leave the feeling of disappointment you get every time you look in the mirror in the past where it belongs. Plus, I'll also tell you the shocking reason why it isn't your fault that you failed to lose weight before. So keep watching, okay? Now, I wasn't always one of the leading experts on women's weight loss and health. In fact, if you'd have told me 15 years ago I'd one day be able to help thousands of women overcome their insecurities, I'd have probably laughed because I was always what you might call a frumpy girl. I was never comfortable in my clothes. I could never stroll down the beach in a bikini and turn heads. And no matter what I did, I could never feel beautiful. My body certainly had a lot to do with that. No matter how little I ate, how much exercise I did, what diet I followed, I couldn't shift any stubborn fat. I'd see other girls eating burgers, pizzas, and all sorts of other unhealthy foods, and I'd look at their slender bodies and wonder how they were doing it. I was there with a small box of salad, and my thighs still felt like they were going to burst through my jeans. I had to find the secret to looking and feeling great, as my lack of confidence was starting to affect me in all areas of life. But the more I searched for that secret, the chubbier my belly would get. The more my hips would expand, and the less I'd feel hopeful about ever feeling happy with my body. It was so frustrating. My parents had always told me you get back from life what you put in. And I was putting in hours of hunger and exercise and getting nothing in return. In fact, for several years, the sad thing is I probably would have been happy with nothing because every time I did manage to shift some weight, I'd pile it back on at twice the speed and be even worse off than I was when I started. I'd often read or heard about other women's success with certain diets and made the fatal mistake of thinking they'd work for me too. But of course, they never did, and on one cold, dark night in February 2010, I hit an all-time low, and I had ballooned to my heaviest yet, even though I'd been on a diet just weeks before. I made it to my New Year's resolution for about the 10th year running to get into the best shape of my life, which should have meant healthy foods, plenty of exercise, and a proven way to burn fat, but instead it meant another fad diet. Fast results without starving myself or killing myself in the gym after work were promised. And while I should have been smart enough not to fall for the empty promises, the website was just so convincing. And as I was still looking for a miracle cure to my weight problems, I decided to give this here today, gone tomorrow formula a try. Unsurprisingly, in hindsight, the first couple of weeks showed real results. I can still remember looking in the mirror and being impressed by how quickly my stomach looked less flabby. Wow, I thought, this must really be working. But unfortunately, that warm feeling of success didn't last long. When I stepped on the scales 4 weeks later, I hadn't lost any more weight. But that wasn't the worst part. The real horror came 4 weeks after that. Once I'd given up with the fad diet, I was getting dressed for work one morning as I usually would, but I noticed my jacket was now a bit snug around the arms and the waist. Which was weird, because usually I'd put this jacket on and it would always feel a little too big, but not anymore. I quickly jumped on the scales, and to my shock horror, I was 12 pounds heavier than I was a month ago. My weight was now at an all-time high, and if you'd seen what I'd eaten the month before, you would think there was no chance I could have jumped nearly a stone heavier. But sadly, the scales don't lie. And when my friends tagged me in a few pictures from a meal out a week or so later, even I could see I was chunkier than before. This really hurt. And so when I returned one night towards the end of February, I vowed to make a change to my process. No more fad diets that left me miserable and heavier than before. No more silly starving myself and feeling low on energy, and no more suffering from low self-esteem. I was sick and tired of feeling like the weight loss industry was playing a nasty joke on me, and it's only when I realized that was true I began to see results. During my research, I'd encountered several different women in similar situations to me that said the weight loss industry wants to keep you fat. Because the second you're walking around in the sexy body you've dreamed of, you're no longer a customer, and that's obviously bad news for them. I was angry and relieved at the same time. On the one hand, I wished I knew sooner so I could have avoided all the headaches and failure, but on the other hand, at least I wasn't trapped in their vicious weight gain cycle anymore. Now I could really get results, and I wouldn't have to worry about the she's let herself go looks people gave me when they saw me every few months. I was free, But I still had work to do, as nobody knew better than me how stubborn some stubborn fat is to shift. I started with old-fashioned simple weight loss techniques. I'd go for a long run in the morning. I'd go tone up in the gym several times a week. I'd eat really, really healthy without starving myself. And I'd use little tricks like metabolism boosters to get an advantage. The results were good, but not great. Not for the amount of effort I was putting in anyway. So I looked at other lifestyle changes I could make to burn fat faster. And that's when I stumbled across Paleo for the first time. The science behind it was brain-dead simple. Remove foods with harmful and unnatural toxins from your diet, ones that are likely to increase the number you see on the scales, and replace them with tasty, healthy, natural foods that are known to help your fat-burning ecosystem move faster. Do that and you'll surely lose weight, right? Well, yes you will, but there's a problem with normal paleo for women. It's not quite as effective for us as female weight loss is different. And back when I first started, all the paleo experts were men. They were recommending paleo diets and lifestyles to everyone, but they were really designed exclusively for men who wanted to become muscly, which is great for them, but not so practical for women. So I started reading everything I could on specialized weight loss for women. And after thousands of hours reading, I finally found the perfect combination that made paleo the fastest and easiest way for women to lose weight. Within weeks of using what I'm about to share with you, I effortlessly melted away all my unwanted fat and ended up with a fitter, sexier body in my 40s than I had in my 20s. I've now thrown away all my fat pants, and when I shop, I can buy the clothes I really want, knowing I'll feel comfortable and confident when I put them on. And now my success can be your success, guaranteed with what I call the Paleo Fast Start Guide. Created for women who've always struggled to lose weight quickly and easily, the instantly downloadable Fast Start Guidebook gives you everything you need to understand paleo, so that you can get started and start seeing the benefits of this healthy lifestyle change immediately. With this, you can melt away ugly body fat with a system that's proven to work rapidly for women all over the world. Improve your overall health drastically. Women that use this have more energy, more drive, sleep better, and look fresh all day. Remove any doubt and fear that you'll be stuck in a body you don't want forever, as this works for any woman, regardless of age, size, and lifestyle. And here's a little taste of what you'll discover inside the book. The truth about why you've struggled to lose weight. You'll be shocked when you see just how much your weight loss issues aren't your fault. The number one thing women need to know about their fat-burning system. Our bodies are created very differently to men's, and therefore shifting our unwanted fat is never simple. How to lose weight fast without any magic pills. If you've ever bought into hype and been left disappointed before, you'll love how easy it is to get results with this. Exactly why paleo remains the best way to melt fat. Any woman can use this at any age to achieve a flat stomach. The secret women's only shortcut to incredible results. By using a paleo with a twist formula, you can see visible results in half the time, with a little-known industry secret. Why celebrities rely on paleo to look sexy. Most of Hollywood still uses paleo, and you'll see the impressive reason for this towards the end of the Fast Start Guide. When should you leave paleo and return to a normal diet? Weeks? Months? Years? Never? I'll tell you when you need to be on a paleo diet and when you don't. Plus, there's more. Revealed, the serious health risks that come with other diets. Want to increase your risk of diabetes or destroy your sex drive? Then use other recommended diets. Trust me, they're full of hidden danger. The key to a crazy good sex life. I promise you've not seen anything close to what you deserve in the bedroom yet. How to get an all-over makeover thanks to paleo. It's not just your slimmed-down body you'll notice. This safe diet will also improve your hair, nails, and skin. Why hormone leveraging is vital. I'll simplify this scientific fat-burning tool so that you can easily start losing weight. An incredible discovery that currently affects your children. If you have children, it's your moral duty to keep them happy and healthy, and this discovery makes that a whole lot easier. The real list of good foods. If you're sick and tired of tasteless, zero-calorie healthy foods, then you'll love this list of tasty foods that will burn away your belly fat, and much, much more. Your success with my exclusive women's paleo system is absolutely 100% guaranteed, meaning you cannot lose. Look, I'll be launching my revolutionary paleo diet for women on a bigger scale in a few weeks' time, so I want to collect a few more success stories from ladies like you who have lost weight with my system. If you're quick and take action today, you're getting everything you need to get started for a low, one-time fee that's revealed below this video now. Just hit the Add to Cart button now to secure discounted access. And listen, don't decide immediately. I'm so confident you'll love what I have for you today that you can try this risk-free for a full 60 days. Use my Paleo Fast Start Guide, and if you're not ecstatic with how your body looks and how your clothes feel when they wrap around your new slender frame, then just send me an email with a subject line, refund. And I'll send every penny of your investment back. No questions asked, no hassles. Now look at your two choices today. You can continue to look for a magic pill solution to lose your ugly fat and not find one. Or you can make the decision that all smart women make and use my proven formula for accelerated fat burning. The choice is yours, but it's an easy choice. Hit the Add to Cart button now and start seeing how the only paleo weight loss system created specifically for women will change your life.